Let's talk about my favorite topic, castor oil. My life has changed. You girls, you have blown my mind. I cannot believe the comments that you left on my last video, and today's video is going to tell you how to use it properly. I'm going to give you the facts. I'm going to share with you how I've used it and how it has changed my life as a woman 55 years old with one or two ailments that you probably share too. Now I'm going to link everything that I talk about in the description box below, and I'm going to pin it in a comment. You are not going to miss anything. Are you ready? Let's get started. I did a video around about 6 weeks ago now, and I couldn't express how fantastic this miracle oil has been for my health, my skin, my overall well-being, but all the ailments that I was having as a 55-year-old woman. First of all, let's have a little disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I am not a medical professional. I am a 55-year-old woman from the southeast of England that has found something that has helped her conditions. Things like psoriasis, eczema, achy joints, a meniscus tear, an ACL complete rupture, sleepless nights, floaters in the eye, hair breakage, skin conditions, lines and wrinkles. And before you go there, yes, I've had a little bit of Botox, but Botox will not cure the wrinkles on your upper arms, on your belly, on your thighs. I have cellulite, I have belly bloat. It's really important also to remember that you need to avoid castor oil if you are pregnant. It has been known to help induce labor. Now that could be because it's very, very strong for muscle contractions. It helps with bowel movements. So if you are pregnant, do not use castor oil. So I thought I would start from the top of my head and work all the way down to explain exactly how I use this incredible gift from God and how you can use it too. Now to recap, your castor oil should be hexane free, completely organic, cold pressed, and in an amber glass bottle. Cold press literally means no heat whatsoever. I would recommend you get a cold press because then you know it's going to last you until its expiration date and it's the highest of quality. Now, if you didn't see my first video, I'm going to link it here. Go and watch that video. You will understand my enthusiasm, how excited I was. And if you have already tried it, I need to hear from you. I want to know exactly what it did for you. So first up, let's talk about hair loss. As I got older, my hair started to break. I noticed clumps coming out in the drain when I was having a shower or washing my hair. I've tried rice water, I've tried rosemary oil. They're pretty good, and the science is there with the rosemary oil in particular. However, nothing came even close to this stuff, but it is very thick and very sticky. So this is exactly my tip of how I use castor oil to help with hair breakage and any scalp conditions, including flaky and itchy scalp, dandruff, hair breakage, and thinning of hair. It's the easiest thing in the world. I take 1 pump of my castor oil, or 1 drop if you haven't got a pump bottle, and then I do 2 or 3 pumps of my conditioner. Rub them together between your fingers and massage in to the roots. You don't need to take it down to the ends. Remember, we are treating the cause, not the symptom. So we're going to be massaging the castor oil that does all of the good stuff into our roots. Put a hairnet on or wrap your hair and sleep in it overnight. The next morning, rinse and wash your hair as normal, apply your conditioner as normal. So that's your hair. Now let's move down to our brows and lashes. My lashes do not grow. They are very, very blonde and very, very short. Since using castor oil, my lashes have grown, but they've grown to the point now, I don't know whether you can see if I get close, that they are so long that when I put mascara on, they look like I'm wearing falsies, which is fabulous because I've never ever had lashes in all of my life. So actually finding that my lashes were growing, I applied it to my brows too. And oh my goodness, my brows are so much fuller. They look fantastic and they're not growing grey. So this is what I use for my lashes and my brows. It is just simply an empty mascara tube. It comes with its spoolie. Now you're not going to need a lot. You only need a tiny amount. So do wipe it off on the sides of the tube. And then you're just going to literally draw it through your brows and comb it through your lashes. I do that pretty much every single night. So moving from my hair, brows and lashes, now let's talk about my skincare. I incorporate castor oil into my skincare routine at night only. I never use it during the day. So that's number one. It's too greasy, too oily, too sticky, too messy for me to use it in the day. I use it, however, religiously at night. So how do I use it? I take a tiny pump onto my fingertips and I either rub it in all over, including round my eyes. I massage it into my temples, all over my forehead, and I always take it up my neck. Now, if you use retinol, you're going to use your retinol first, and then you're going to apply the castor oil. And the castor oil will act as an occlusive, sealing in your other skincare. Now, the moisturizer that I use will fluctuate between really expensive brands and really affordable brands. I'm going to link exactly what I'm using currently below. Mix your castor oil with your skincare and you are good to go. The improvements that you're going to see for your face are reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, tightening of pores, overall skin health looking fabulous, and it is fantastic if you suffer with any kind of skin irritation. My neck is super sensitive. I have pigmentation, I do have lines and wrinkles. It is hyper reactive to anything. I am sun sensitive as well. Castor oil has improved all of those things. My skin rashes have improved. I have been to numerous dermatologists and each one had no clue. They kept saying they don't know what it is. It was a food allergy. It was a sun allergy. Nobody knew what was going on with my neck until I decided to take my health into my hands and started using castor oil. And now I can honestly say I am getting my neck back and I feel like my jawline is better. Take a look at this. What I do every single night, I use castor oil with my moisturizer and I massage up and down, away and down. This is giving me the jawline that I had in my 40s. And that's not bad going for a 55-year-old. So that's skincare. I use it at night, I don't use it in the day, and I apply it to my face and my neck religiously, incorporating a lymphatic drainage massage, which really helps with the product to penetrate into the skin, but also helps to get rid of puffiness and gets your skin tighter again. I have noticed an improvement in my age spots. Now, if you didn't know, castor oil helps with seborrheic keratosis. Why do I know that? Well, because I had a big one on my back. I was really embarrassed by this mark, and it is unfortunately a fact of getting older that we get seborrheic keratosis. I applied castor oil every single night, and for around about 2 weeks it started to flake, and then one day it actually fell away. Okay, let's shift a gear. Let's move down to the rest of the body. The anti-inflammatory properties of castor oil have been known for centuries. So it's no wonder, therefore, that castor oil really helps with frozen shoulder. As you know, frozen shoulder or adhesive capsulitis is when all of the liquid in that joint freezes and the inflammation and the pain is extraordinary. I can honestly say I'd rather give birth again. These pads are so fantastic. You can place them over your joint, you can micropore them in place, and they will sit there overnight or during the day. Perhaps you're watching TV. They are fabulous just to keep castor oil exactly where you want it with a saturated pad. Now you simply just pour on your castor oil onto the pad, place it over your joint and let it be. Let it do its healing. Let's talk about my wrists. I suffer with RSI, repetitive stress injury in my wrist, and I also have tendonitis in my thumb and across my joints. It is so important to protect your hands, ladies. As we get older, we can get osteoarthritis in all of our joints. In my family, rheumatoid arthritis actually runs through our genes. So I am so happy to have found this little contraption. Pour the oil into this little cradle, pop your thumb through, and then it simply straps like a wrist brace all the way round, helping your joints, helping your hands, helping my little thumb. It is bringing relief. It is superb. I think they come in different sizes. I have very slender wrists and hands, but honestly, what an incredible invention this is. All for castor oil, all helping you heal naturally. Let's talk about menopausal belly bloat. Now, there's no two ways about it. I woke up almost overnight and I looked like I was carrying triplets. Okay, maybe a slight exaggeration. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd have a ledge. By the afternoon, I looked like I was about to give birth. And honestly, whilst I am not a vain person, I couldn't stand it. I really didn't like the way that I was feeling. I know some of you will relate completely to what I'm saying. So what I started to do is put castor oil into my belly button and then massage it. I get asked all the time, how much castor oil do I need? Well, how big is your belly button is my answer. Just take a few drops, pour it into your belly button, let it sit for a couple of minutes and then massage around your abdomen. It has caused my tummy to contract. I truly believe that what was happening was inflammation. It wasn't carbs. People keep saying, oh, you're eating too many carbs. No, it was due to menopause. What else was it? Menopause gives you a lot, but that I felt awful about myself. I'd look in the mirror and I wouldn't recognize my body. I literally was inflated. It felt awful. I was so uncomfortable. Castor oil deflated. It was like deflating a balloon. I'd wake up in the morning and my skin felt incredible, obviously, because it's so soft, but it also felt tighter. It felt great. Look what I found. Now, they talk about this as a liver pack, but let me tell you, ladies, if you smother this with castor oil and then pop it on your abdomen overnight, you are going to wake up with your skin tighter, your belly flatter. You are going to feel incredible. And this one, I don't know whether you noticed, it comes with a zip because the pack that I purchased, which I'll link for you, actually includes this. It's got a hot and cold pack, which is microwavable. Obviously, be careful. But what I found is if I pop that in, have the castor oil on and then sleep overnight. Oh, it's just so wonderful. I love the way that my body feels when it feels firm and tight and that I feel in control of things. And that, I think, ladies, is a big factor when we hit menopause. We feel like we're out of control. Now, many people talk of liver packs. Now, I have to say, it's not a reason that I reached for castor oil. I wanted to use castor oil for my belly bloat, for my skin rashes, for my irritation, and for my skin. The main reason for using castor oil for me was that I heard it really helped reduce that menopausal belly, and it did. However, so many of you messaged me about liver detox. When I started to read all of your comments of how castor oil had helped you, I couldn't believe what I was reading. Some of you made me cry. Your results were incredible. But I have to say, the liver detox, I didn't even think about it. So this same pack that I use for my tummy and my tummy bloat can be used as a liver detox. You simply strap it onto your abdomen, you put your castor oil on and you leave it overnight. And I hear that the results are sensational. So many of you ask me, what do you do about the stickiness? And simply put, it is sticky, thick oil. There's no getting around it. However, I have found if I apply it as soon as I've stepped out of the shower, while my skin is quite damp, it absorbs much quicker and it's easier to use. Also, I find that if you mix it with a regular body lotion, this is just an Aveeno one, a baby one, it actually works just as well. You're not diluting it, you're just helping with the absorption. I will link the ones that I recommend, but any body lotion that you're used to will be fine. I also wear cotton PJs when I'm using this because yes, it is going to stick to your sheets and sometimes you can feel a little uncomfortable. So apply it a good hour before you go to bed. That's my best advice. Now let's move further down to thighs and bum. I have found castor oil to be incredible for cellulite. However, what I use it with is a body brush. Now I'll put my castor oil on immediately after showering and then I use a body brush to help with the absorption and to help with cellulite. The two combined are a powerhouse against cellulite and dimples and skin condition. Remember, cellulite is normal, it happens, but we can help with the condition and appearance of our skin by using castor oil and a body brush. And I find a firm body brush, although it can feel a little bit stingy, actually works so well. It's brilliant. Next up, I want to talk about my knees. I had an accident. I tore my ACL on my left knee completely ruptured. It's not growing back. It's not coming back. I didn't want to have surgery. The surgery was scary to me. On my right side, I have a meniscus tear and it is starting to really hurt. It clicks, it's gnarly, it starts to ache. My left side, my knee, I have to be careful of. Obviously, I have no ACL. So I use this oil on my knees without using any moisturizer. I massage it in, paying attention to my knee joint, back and on the front and across the kneecap. I also pour in the oil onto this knee pad, which has been a game changer. So I pop the oil into the knee pad and then I strap it on overnight. Kid you not, the relief, the clicks, the aches, the pain is all diminished. It's getting better and better week by week, month by month, and I put it down to finding these pads and being able to wear them through the day if I'm at home or just at night if I don't want to get it all over my sheets. These are fantastic. So that's it, ladies. That is my top to toe castor oil application. That's how I use it. That's how I use it pretty much every single day. And the results I have had are sensational. I can't rave about it enough. I am enthusiastic. This stuff is magical. I will fight you for it. I urge you to try it. If you only buy a small bottle and apply it to ailments such as rashes, any kind of aches or pains, or even loose, crepey skin, you are going to feel that you have hit on something that has been kept a secret for too many years. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, perhaps give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I aim to bring videos every single week for women over 50 to help you look good and feel fabulous. Until the next time, bye for now.